Do you know who the most beautiful person in all of creation is? Krishna. He's Bhagwan, which means he's endowed with all the beauty in the world. Think of the most beautiful person you know, and Krishna is infinitely more beautiful than him or her. And he's Satchidananda, which means he's Sat Chit Ananda, eternal, full of knowledge and full of bliss. So when someone is so full of bliss and happiness and peace at all times, he's Atmaram, fully satisfied, what is it that could be a reason for such a blissful person to smile? Chapter 2, 10th verse from Bhagavad Gita answers this. It says, Tam uvacha rishikeshaha prahasanniva bharata senayorubhayor mantye vishidantam midam vachaha. That when Arjuna was completely dejected in the middle of these two armies, Krishna now looks at him and smiles and speaks the following words. And you know, on the surface, this might look like a very non-important, like ordinary verse. But that's the beauty. Every single verse of Bhagavad Gita, every single one of these 700 verses of Bhagavad Gita has so much rasa, taste, and it is an ocean of knowledge and bliss. So in this verse, Srila Vyasadeva is telling us that Krishna, now that Arjuna has submitted to him as a disciple, and he says, Shishyasteham shadhi mam tvam prapannam, I surrender to you as your disciple. Krishna is now smiling. And why is Krishna smiling? Because now Krishna can finally give him the instructions of Bhagavad Gita. Because his friend has now surrendered into him and become his disciple. And why does he appear? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge. To re-establish religion, to re-establish dharma, to give people the manual on how to live their life. If a king visited a jail, he doesn't belong in the jail. He's visiting the jail to attend to the attendants, the prisoners, and to pacify them, and to help them recover, to help them come out of the jail, to help them recuperate. And that's why Krishna appears. Out of his sheer mercy he appears, so he can give us the loophole, the key to coming out of this world of suffering, to re-establishing an eternal relationship with him. And that's why Krishna is so happy, because now he can finally speak the instructions of the Bhagavad Gita, not just for Arjuna, but for everyone, for centuries, for thousands of years to come. All living entities can benefit from Krishna's instructions. That's why Krishna is so happy. If a father loses a child in a fair, all he wants is for the child to somehow find his way back to him. And that's why nothing pleases Krishna more than a sincere desire from us to re-establish our relation with him, to re-establish our love for him, which all of us have within our hearts. That's why Krishna is so happy that he can finally speak the Bhagavad Gita. So if anything, to make Krishna happy, we should take to the instructions of Bhagavad Gita and try to apply them in our lives. Hare Krishna.